Divine Soul Tribe. I'm back again with another message and reading. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm Divina. So to put the disclaimer out there, I'm an intuitive energy reading empath. Energy's fluids. Right, this is going to be a general reading, so the messages may not resonate with everybody. Okay, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Right? Okay, so today, guys, I've been getting the channeled message. Well, it's been a channeled song, actually. And the title suggests, well, the title says, do you want to break free? Right, so there's quite a few things going on. I actually got two channeled songs. I Want to Break Free by Queen. Just came into my head and I started singing it. A little disco. And Church by is it T-Pain? Right, so first, oh, and I've got some new cards today. So we're going to get into it with the cards. But this is going to be, we'll see how it pans out. So, I did write some stuff down because, you know, got him. Anyway, because I lose my train of thought. Right, so, guys. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing all right. Is that you, Alan? Hello, darling. Right. So, I went to look up the lyrics for I Want to Break Free. And it depends on your perspective of the song, what the lyrics mean, what's meant behind them. I went and did a little digging, and apparently it was written in line with women's liberation or something like that. But it was turned into more of a love song. But this is the thing, right? If you listen to it, it's like yourself. Like he's saying, like, you're self-serving. I don't need you. I don't want to be with you. I want to break free, right? And then he starts singing about how he's fallen in love for the first time, and this time he knows it's for real. But he just wants to break free from the constraints and the confines that he's in. And then obviously there's the video. So, oh my God, there's so much going on here. Right. So, first of all, we got, this is masculine energy that I was picking up on, right? So, this particular masculine energy, and it's not obviously just one person because it's collective energy, right? It's struggling to balance masculine and feminine energies, feeling trapped within themselves, feeling controlled in a situation, controlled and trapped. Right? They want to break free from the lifestyle, the toxicity that they're living in, right? So this is the thing. Because obviously Freddie Mercury's dressed up as a woman doing housework and stuff. So again, that brings us back to the mother thing, right? Listen, energy's rife at the moment, and like with confusion, spell work. These creatures, I mean, I haven't done a Karma Villains episode for the last few days, but they're on it, like, in a different way, okay? And they're trying very hard to keep hold of the masculine energies that they've got in their clutches, is what I'm getting, right? That's why the masculine energies come in through about, I want to break free. Right, because they don't want to be where they are. So anyway, back to this mother thing, because that is something that keeps coming up, and it needs to be addressed again, because these feminine maternal energies keep coming through. Right, so the masculine energies that I'm picking up on are feeling oppressed by women. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to say, because not all of these masculine energies that I'm picking up will be people's divine counterparts. Some of them may be karmic energies that need to release a lot of karmic energy before they can step onto their path and become divine. They secretly hate women. That's why they treat women the way they do. So yes, I'm speaking about men. Actually, it doesn't really matter whether it's a man or a woman. We hold both energies, both masculine and feminine energies, right? So, I want to keep a deck, to be honest. A lot of these masculine energies have hate for women secretly, and that's why they behave the way they do, because of the issues that they have with their mothers, right? It is, I'll be real with you, it's quite specific kind of energies that are coming through. So what I was picking up was these masculine energies. Now these could be, literally could be karmic energies, right? And like I said, before they can become divine, they have to go through a karmic cycle anyway. How many cycles that is entirely up to them. So, like I said, they feel oppressed by women. Strong, confident, independent women. Now, most divine feminines are strong, confident, independent women. Right? Right. That's why you're getting a lot of these now. Okay, that's why you're getting a lot of these karmic energies coming through, right, at targeting divine feminines to try and, like I've been telling you, to knock you off your perch, to bring you down, to knock your confidence, knock your self-esteem, make you feel like you're not worthy, like you're not good enough, right? And they think that if they try hard enough, that will work. But it didn't work, because you healed. You healed the part of you that felt that way in the first place. You're still going to get your sudden wealth, right? And you see these karmic masculines, because it is karmic energy, really, that I'm channeling at this moment. They need to be seen as powerful and dominant and masculine and confident, and they feel that if they dominate strong, confident, independent women or feminine energies, that will make them look strong and powerful, when in fact it doesn't really. It just shows how low self-esteem they have, how much low self-esteem they actually have, for them to target you. But then at the same time, they're in karmic energy, so really they're like working for the dark side, I suppose, in a way, because this is karmic energy. Now it doesn't matter whether it's a man or a woman, because it's masculine energy targeting feminine energy. That's what I'm getting, right? Low self-worth, low self-esteem, and a lot of it will be due to childhood trauma at the hands of a feminine energy mother, right? Either the mother perpetrated the abuse or neglected the child, the masculine energy that the masculine energies that we're talking about, and that's why they ended up experiencing trauma at a very young age, because it was a very young age. All right, so you need to be very mindful, because this is what I'm getting. A lot of you divine feminines are going to be approached by karmic masculine energies. And I feel like this is going to be a bit of a test. Because here's the thing, some of you guys, because there is some of these masculines that are supposed to be divine, that are due to step out of their toxic karmic cycles, but they have to make the choice to do so, a conscious choice to do so, right? But you're going to be tested with some karmic energies that don't want to ascend, that don't want to live a clean life. They want to stay in the playground and stay being toxic. And they want to take you with them. So you need to use your discernment. Because like I've been telling you, not all of you, but some of you, the person that you think is your person is not your person. They were there just to teach you a few things. Look, parrot. I guess we're gonna get started. Let's get into it. That's you. And that's the energy that this energy that I'm reading is coming from. A community. So there's two storylines here, right? One is that the person that's God ordained for you has been caught up in a community of karmic energies and they're trying to break free, right? And then there's the karmic masculine energy that is trying to knock the privileged lady off their perch because of their traumas, right? Now, for those of you whose God-ordained spouse is stuck in a community of toxic false people who are making it their full-time job to rob a wealthy man, masculine energy, right? They want out of their situations, yeah? Because they know that they're not supposed to be there. So they're moving away from that energy because they're growing and evolving, right? Okay. And some of you, you've already met your God-ordained spouse. Others of you, you've yet to meet them, but they're coming on in, right? Now, you guys out there need to be very careful because you will meet somebody that will present to you as though they're supposed to be your counterpart. False people. And I'm telling you, it's their job to come on in and test you. So just be very mindful. You're on your pathway to this, a divine God-ordained union, right? But you have to be careful about the people that you take up with, right? Because these false people are going to come sliding on in like your lovers, right? They are. Use your discernment. Right, so, because you're going to get some karmic energies coming towards you. Oh, because I keep picking up on it. Because it's to test how far you've come away from those patterns that you used to fall into. That's what that is. Have you grown enough to choose differently? Have you grown enough to recognize certain traits and attributes when they are presented to you? Because it's going to be in a different person. And Venus retrograde is coming soon as well. So you will get old friends, lovers, acquaintances presenting themselves to you. Right? But see, some of you, the masculine wants to break free from the toxic lifestyle that they've been living in. Though some of you've met that person in the past and you've separated from them, and that person wants to come towards you and make amends and see if they can start again. At the very least, apologise, because we've been having this coming through. they need to come clean or be exposed, because that's about to happen anyway. It's been happening, right? Others of you haven't met that person yet, but they're experiencing some level and some degree of toxicity in the background of their life, needing to come out of it, right? And it's happening. They're moving forward. So for some of you that actually know who the person is, and you've had some sort of interaction with this person, they're starting to worry that it's too late to come forward. They've left it too long, or too much has happened, or they might not even get a chance to apologise, or that you've moved on with somebody else. That's their biggest fear, that you've met somebody else. Some of them might be going to prison. And that just begs the question, what have they actually been doing in the background? What have they been working on with these false people? I don't know. But anyway, just be very mindful, because the energy I'm picking up on, it's not. Yeah, you've got to be vigilant. You've got to be vigilant, because there's a lot of distorted energies running around, getting desperate. That's why they're sending out a lot of confusion spell work, right? False people, it's their job to come and infiltrate your life. And you need to be in this energy, right? So this T-Pain song, Church, right? It's almost like he's singing about like somebody's coming through to mess them up, right? They're just trying to have a good time. They're just trying to live their life, mind their business, you know, not causing any trouble, this, that, and the third. Like, why you got to come on in and upset my peace? Why have you got to come on in and upset the balance of my life, right? So you think you're cool, you think I'm not, you think you're tough, you think you're hard, you think I'm soft, you think you're rough. You're talking ish, better close your lips, you need to hush. Before the end of the night, I'm going to have to take your ass to church. So, you know, like literally, right, this song's like, they think they're hard. Like they think they can get the better of you, and you're like, why do you think I'm not? Why do you think I'm soft? Why do you think you can pull the wool over my eyes? I'm gonna have to show you what I got. Like, if you keep messing, yeah. So this is the thing. These are the you're gonna learn today. These are the messages that I've been getting. Like, they're a little bit, yeah. But you've got to be mindful of these masculine energies, because I'm telling you, especially these karmic ones, these ones here that have been coming, they're secret women haters. So if you women out there, be mindful of these men. Because they're coming and try to finesse the situation. Mr. Smooth or Miss Smooth, whatever. But I'm telling you, because of the childhood that they had, they don't like women. They look, try and come on in and steal your unexpected income. Because you're the privileged lady. And they know you've got a gift coming. But you've got a main masculine energy out here that is thinking about you and thinking about coming towards you. Now, not everybody's met their person, but here's the thing, right? If you're a divine feminine or even a divine masculine, you've always known that you've got a divine counterpart. I've said this to you before, right? So if you're thinking about a union, right, then your counterpart, whether you've met them or not, is thinking about a union, because they know they've got a privileged lady out there, and they know that they're a main male to somebody, the same way you know you're somebody's main female. you've got sudden wealth coming on in. But you see, these false people that are making it their full-time job to infiltrate your life, they know you've got sudden wealth coming. They know you've got a gift. Well, you are the gift. Gift from God, right? They're just lessons from the devil. I need to get some tarot out on this. Look, that's why they're coming, because they want to see you in poverty. They don't want you to have nothing. They want to steal your unexpected income. They want to make sure that you don't become the privileged lady or the privileged feminine energy, but you're already in that energy. That you're already in that energy. Look. This mature masculine energy is trying to keep this wealthy man. Now I feel like this is the divine masculine receiving their divinity. Wow, I said, leveling up, right? Getting their gifts, right? Spiritually abundant. They're trying to hold that person back, but these people out here have been caught, because they're going to be facing judgment soon, whether that's in muggle world or not. Spiritually, they're definitely facing some form of judgment. Right, I've got some new cards, right? So let's have a look at this situation, because this is more of like a Karmaville situation. Because I'm telling you now, agents of darkness are running rife at the moment, and they are running rife. Always out to try and lower your vibration. Always. Look at the bottom of this deck. It's my new deck. Situation Love Oracle deck. Watching, looking, perception, stalking. They're watching to see when the right time to come on in and strike is. Look, sabotage. You can't make this up. Sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. These people out here, these false people whose job it is to come on in and prevent this divine union, this God-ordained union, right? Are not looking to rebuild anything. I don't know how long I can stay here because my phone isn't charging properly. Right. See, you've got someone who's coming on in to sabotage, and you've got someone who's coming on in that wants to give you unconditional love. Your job is to use your discernment. How far have you come? Do you want to break free from the constraints that you've lived in, the patterns that you formed over the years? Have you grown out of them? That is probably the last little bit of your training program, because a lot of you wouldn't have been in a position to put it into practice. Karmic relationship. Now, resentments and triggers, perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. Do you know what I just heard? Some of you are in a karmic relationship with your old self. How about that? Oh, what does she mean? Some of you are having trouble letting go of who you were, holding on to old aspects of who you were. I can't let go of that. Why not? It was your training program. Stop it. Because here's the thing, some of you with that refusal to let go of certain things, patterns, right? You're literally you're blocking your own blessings and making it easy for these people to come on in, right, and prevent this. Because here's the thing, right? Yes, your divine God-ordained counterpart is on their way in, but how about this? You need to unify yourself first. So it took 24 minutes to get. You need to unify yourself first. Like in the beginning when I was saying, like, that karmic masculine energy, right? They are not willing to face their other aspects. Like they don't want to balance their feminine and masculine energies, and they're not in a healthy masculine energy because they have a secret underlying hate for feminines, right? But this karmic relationship here is the one you have with your old self, your training program. Let it go. Because you've got unconditional love coming on in, but you've got to give it to yourself first. Been telling you that. So, let's get into it. Right, let's have it. Please like and subscribe. Key on a ring. Many options. Unconventional one night stand string along. Right, so we're going to leave the one. Actually, no, we're not going to leave the one night stand alone. I would like to think that none of you divine feminines out there, divine feminines, would entertain that kind of behaviour at this point in your life. Now, I'm not throwing any shades on anybody that does those things. I've been there, done it, got those t-shirts, plural, right? I haven't been an angel. Well, I haven't been in my angelic energy my whole life. Didn't get to sit here and talk to you guys without garnering some experience in my life. But I would like to think that you guys have moved past that kind of energy, right? Unconventional, many options. You know which path you're going on, right? Those false people there, it's their job to try and prevent you unifying within yourself, right? Loving yourself and becoming, well, you're already a privileged lady, but stay in that way. Let go of the training program. Can't make it up. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. Your training program. Tick tock. Needing time, cycles, and takes time to heal. Progressing. Now you are progressing, but you are getting stuck. And here's another thing as well. I know a lot of you guys have been tired, feeling worn out, feeling fed up. When's it ever going to end? Just constant, we're experiencing this. When are these creatures going to stop their nonsense? But here's the thing. They're not just sending out confusion spells and targeting the masculines. They're targeting you guys too. Here's one of the lovely things that they love to send out, the spirit of procrastination. How many of you have been hit with it? Oh, can't be bothered to do that right now, do it tomorrow. Oh, can't be bothered to do that right now. Do this right now, do it next week. I don't have to do that. Do it now. Get on with it. Tick-tock. You've got to progress and heal. Right? The relationship with your training program is over. You don't get to go back. You don't. Grow and transform, because what's dead is dead. Your training program, your training's over. It is. Right. You've been charmed in the past. Look, that's what's coming on in. If you don't stop falling into those similar patterns that you used to fall into before, if you don't recognise them as soon as they start to emerge and present themselves to you, this will be you again. Girl with a snake, boy with a snake, take it as it resonates. I'm not here for it. Not. Right? Charmed or used, enable boundaries. What have you learned? Because the thing is, if you let these creatures, these false people come on in and... what's the right word I'm looking for? If you let these creatures come on in and take you back into that old way of thinking, that old pattern, this will be you, heartbroken, again, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, breakup. It's 11:11 at night. Your divine soul tribers, your divine feminines and divine masculines alike, right? You have mended your broken heart. You have reflected on those broken hearts and the reasons why they've occurred. I mean, I've got a whole other video on that sort of stuff anyway for you empaths out there. But we're not going to get into that right now because I don't know how long my phone's going to last. Right? You're not lost. You're not stuck. But you're not going back either. You're not going to be charmed by a false person with fake... Listen, you should know. How many of you don't like them? And so will be like, why don't you like them? Don't know, I just don't like them. And then they'll show you why you don't like them. Because they go and do something snaky. Yeah? Right. You're in a period of time because the veil has been lifted. People shouldn't be able to manipulate you anymore. You are in high priestess energy. As the high priestess energy. Right? Clarity and truth, revelations, honour and protection, determination to stay in your divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Do not allow anybody to come on in, right? Look, and stab you in the back. Heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. False people coming on in. To charm you and use you, and they want to leave you feeling broken, in despair, lost. How did that happen? You know, a Knight of Swords energy that turns into a Knight of Wands, then becomes the Knight of Cups energy that turns into a Knight of Swords, that turns into that lands as the Knight of Wands, turns into the Knight of Swords. Bye bye. Casper's back. Then it's the Knight of Pentacles, taking their time to come back, if they come back at all. They just want, look, not today. Boundaries and her avoiding conversations, not dealing, still upset. What aspects of yourself are you avoiding? Because I'm literally just going with what I should have just started with these cards in the first place, but I have to get that message out about those karmic energies, because those karmic masculine energies that are coming towards you, divine feminines, right? It's their job to knock you off your perch, right? And they secretly hate women. So it is women that I'm talking to, men, but doesn't necessarily have to be men, but women hating, undercover, fake people out here trying to knock you off your perch, knock you off your path, trying to get you to revert back to who you were, right? They want to charm you and use you. So enable your boundaries and stick to them. I don't care who it is. Do you know, I had this from somebody the other day, because reunions are actually starting to take place, right? Well, what do I do? How do I know? Put them on probation. What do you mean? Don't be physical with them. Don't do it. Enable boundaries and stick to them. If that person that returns back into your life genuinely, unconditionally loves you, they'll wait. Because they ain't just here for that. They want you. You. Your love, your time, your affection. Not just so that they can run off with that energy and give it to somebody else because you quickly gave them what they wanted. Or I can still wrap them round my little finger. Don't do it. Put them on probation. How long? 3 to 6 months minimum. That's ages. So it's another 3 to 5 year cycle of karmic narcissistic abuse. But here we are. Best give me that 3 to 6 months minimum, thanks. Anyway. Sorry guys. I just don't want any of you guys to end up falling into that same trap again, because that's what is going on at the moment. That's what these creatures are out here trying to do. Sending in false people to prevent you from unifying within yourself and preventing you from entering into this God-ordained union with your main person, your counterpart, your God-ordained spouse, right? Anyway, so here's the thing. Not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. Whatever it is you're avoiding dealing with, whatever it is you're avoiding facing, oh, I don't want to do that today. That spirit of procrastination that's sitting on you, go and face it. Go and write it down. Go and speak it. Go and process it. Right? Face it. Release it. Because I promise you, whatever it is you're avoiding, whoever they send in to you, whoever comes in that brings up those memories, that brings up that old root, rips it right back open, that'll be how they get you. You're still holding on to one last little bit of that training program. You don't need it anymore. You don't. We keep going over this. Now, I know it's not all of you, some of you, but this is the thing. They will go into the darkest parts of you and bring them to the surface if you haven't done it for yourself. You need to show yourself unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. Do you feel that you're attractive? Do you love yourself unconditionally? Do you actually speak affection upon yourself? We're our own worst enemies when we're in that energy. This is why you get into that particular space. Because I hear it a lot. Well, what am I supposed to do then? Well, I just want to meet somebody else. That helped me get over them. Stop it. Heal from what haunts you. Stop trying to put a plaster on a knife wound. Go and clean the wound up and let it heal. Going and jumping into another relationship with somebody you don't like in that way to fill a gap that's within you makes zero sense. If you're still in that way of thinking, you're not ready for a divine union, because you're not in divine union within yourself. Masculine, feminine energies balanced within you. Stop the self-sabotage, right? Work on repairing yourself, okay? That is the message that I'm getting with these cards today. I love these cards. This is supposed to be. It's going to be like maybe a counterpart. Well, I suppose it is a counterpart reading, but this is more about yourself, because you need to be focusing on this stuff here, right? So that these false people can't come in and do their job. It's a fruitless task, because they're not going to win anything. They're the ones who are going to be ended up broken. Because take your ass to church. And I'm not paying for that, because it's a song lyric. Huh? You're going to show... Listen. Not that I'm religious, because I'm not. I'm a godly woman, but I'm not religious. All right? You don't have to be affiliated with any religion to believe in God, to serve God. Right? So here's the thing. Take them to church. I'm going to bring some God into their life. Show them what a person of God is and how they can't mess around with it. God's children. They're going to learn something. Because this is what you've got coming in, right? Engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership and union, completion. You've just got to get past that little bit. Apparently we've got bad wireless connection. That's a lie. Anyway, stop avoiding it. Stop. Stop sitting there telling yourself, oh, it's all right. That's not going to affect me. I don't have to face that. Yes, you do. Because whatever it is you're not facing is part of your training program. And if you don't face it, process it and release it, you're going to be still stuck and have this anchor to your training program, which is your old life, which they'll dig up. Whatever that person comes in and does will trigger that wound. I promise you that. Deal with it yourself. Don't let them bring it up. Right? Don't. Butterfly. Evolving and growth. The next phase. Healing the inner child. Releasing the past. What did I literally just say to you, divine soul drivers? Back at the beginning. Don't pull any more of these cards. I love these cards. Watching, looking, perception, stalking. They're watching you. And I can hear some of you, why would they be watching me? Because you're a divine being of love and light and you've got a job to do. I told you this the other day. Whatever you've done, whatever you've experienced, whatever you've grown through, right? You're going to be an inspiration to other people. How did you do it? How did you come this far? How did you overcome those challenges that were pushed in your face, that you were presented with? How did you do it? And you'll be able to teach others how to do it. You're going to be an inspiration to others, right? You've just got to unify yourself. There's nothing for them to see. Nothing. What's underneath that? Grounding. Because here's the thing. You're going to be stable and secure within yourself, right? Performance, growth and endurance, because you're not going to give up. Are you, divine soul tribers? No, you're not. You're not. This is my new deck. The Good Karma Tarot deck. That's the star card right at the bottom. You're the star. Face the truth. That's the King of Swords. No more regret. No more remorse. No more sorrow for what you've experienced. Release it. Let it go. It gets left behind. Because you're on the right path now. You are. You can't live in that energy. Oh, what did I do? What have I been? You've experienced it. You've survived it. You overcame the challenges that was presented to you. And you're facing the truth of all of those situations. Take the lessons. Leave the pain behind, divine soul tribers. Look at the hope on this beautiful woman's face. Look at it. That's you, hopeful and optimistic about the future. These creatures are not going to be able to get anywhere near you. They're not. Look at them. 7 of Swords, sneaky, manipulative, vile creatures. Ready to stab you in the back as soon as look at you. I'm going to start shoveling. Right, so you guys have got a tower moment coming, right? You have. Now, this is just to shake you up a little bit. What have you learned? How far have you come? How do you handle these situations with grace and poise? That's how. It's come to clear the path, right? Shake things up so you can release what's hidden underneath. What you're not facing, what leaves you in this energy. You're going to release that. So that these creatures can't get in. The Knight of Wands was at the bottom, protect them. Look, 2 of Wands. You've chosen the path. The path that leads to your new world. That leads to an overflowing cup of love. Firstly for yourself and then for others. You can't give from an empty cup. Go and fill it up with self-love. And appreciation for yourself and how far you've come. There's that Knight of Wands again, right? Now, the Knight of Wands can denote a home move. And actually, if you look, this one looks like he's actually on his travels. So you're not stuck anymore, you're moving forwards. And a lot of readers, I keep hearing 44, 44s on the deck, on the clock. I keep hearing a lot of readers saying you're going to have to change locations to get to where you want to be. Yeah, from where you are now. You're not stuck. You're not anchored. Release that last little bit that you keep refusing to face, because the tower's coming on in to shake it up anyway. And a situation will be presented to you that will start making you feel a certain type of way that you recognise from your past, right? As soon as that happens, you should be like, oh, I know where this is going. I've been here before. I've experienced this before. Boom. Get straight on it. Move forward. Yeah? You're the Queen of Wands out here. You're a spiritual warrioress. Huh? You harness that spirit energy. You manifest the life that you want. You're a master manifester. High priestess out here. You know, because you can see beyond the veil. Unlock those wisdoms that are within you. Right? Hi, Arkib. Be the magic. Be in your knowing. Unlock your wisdoms. Because otherwise you're going to miss out on this blessing from God. But you are the blessing from God. Stop juggling everything in your life. Stop allowing other people to come on in, plant little seeds, and make you feel unbalanced. Right? You've come away from all that sort of nonsense. Those kind of people that held you back with manipulation, their subtle saboteur energy. Right? That kept you weighed down with responsibilities, stress and burdens. Huh? Your vibe attracts your tribe. You're about to meet new people that are going to work with you, not against you, behind your back. Because you're an earth angel, that's why. And everything's all about divine timing, yeah? No more being stabbed in the back by people that are supposed to have it. No more. So you will be tested. Told you this. But you're focused and you're ready to take action and move forward in your life. You are. And you're going to reach the destination that you set yourself out for. Divinity. Because look, that's a divine couple. Spiritual warriors. That's like Neo and Trinity. Yeah? They on it. On it. Ain't nothing gonna beat them. They might get knocked down from time to time, but they get back up and they come back stronger than ever. Right? Look. That's the Hierophant, right? That is a spiritual advisor. So you will seek, well, maybe you'll find somebody around you that will help enlighten you or help you on your spiritual journey. That's what I'm seeing there. Look, divine justice is on the way. It's about time, but you've got to do that bit of work. Stop. Look, that's the Five of Wands. Look, that's you refusing to face that aspect of yourself. Stop it. Constant, what am I going to do? Got another challenge to overcome. Yeah, one more. Stop holding on, because you need to release that old aspect of yourself to be able to overcome those challenges, right? Be fully enlightened. To be fully enlightened, you've got to step all the way outside. Emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. People always say, how do you do this? How do you do that? Inside out. You've got to deal with what's going on the inside. And then the rest follows. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. But if you're not mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in alignment with yourself, physically you'll be off balance as well. So you will find that you'll have aches and pains and, things going on. Because if you're not in alignment with yourself, it does manifest physically. Look. the lovers, make a choice to move forward and love yourself. Invest in yourself. Stop holding on to aspects of your training program. Stop it. You the Empress out here. You're the divine feminine. You're your own wish fulfillment. You filled up every single one of those cups. You did. Look at that. And here's the thing. If you can fill up all those cups and balance out these divine aspects of yourself, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, right? You're your own wish fulfillment. No more confusion, no more sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, worry, fear. No more. Union within yourself. After taking a bit of a time out to look at things from a different perspective and go digging in to those last little bits of the training program that you haven't quite released yet. No more confusion. No more. Only forward movement for success, for that emotional contentment. No more heartache. No more disappointment. No more being let down. No more letting yourself down. You've got your boundaries up. You fought hard and you stood your ground. You're going to emotionally balance yourself and you're going to trust your instincts and your intuition when those false people come on in. Trying to undo all the hard work that you've been out here doing. Because the wheel's turning in your favour. That's why they're coming to get you. Because you emancipated yourself from that toxic lifestyle that you used to live, or those toxic people that you used to be around, or that toxic job that you used to stay in. Anything that you released yourself from so that you could be self-made and successful, those are the things that they're going to try to bring back into your life. Those patterns that you broke free from. A successful single person. Somebody that doesn't need anybody or anything else to be successful because it comes from within you. Emotional balance. Emotionally stable. This one knows what they want on an emotional level. That's the truth. Look. Ace of Swords. Look, you can see clearly now. Truth and clarity on the situation. Stability, new job, new career, unexpected income, honesty, cutting out old things that no longer serve you, so that prosperity can begin, abundance in all areas of your life. No more manipulation, no more being sabotaged by false people who make it their full-time job. Fast forward movement away from your old life, from your training program. No more feeling unloved, unwanted, unseen, unheard, unsupported. No more. Because you have got the strength and the courage to keep going, moving forward, no matter what happens. Because why? You garnered all that success and prosperity and abundance for yourself. No one can take it away. You're getting the message from the heavens. You're getting the signs. You're seeing the synchronicities. You are. You're about to unleash all that creativity within you. Because you're leveling up on a spiritual level. Tapping into all those gifts that you've got. Because you heard the angels talking to you and you listened. did. You reflected. I'm not going to do that anymore. This is how I'm going to move forward. I'm going to live my life like this. I'm not going to keep doing that. But you won't let go of that one thing. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's someone that you believe to be your counterpart that isn't, that was just a karmic lesson. Because that karmic relationship came out, didn't it? It was at the bottom of the deck. Karmic relationship. That's you having a karmic relationship with your old self, with your training program. Huh? You are the magic. You. That's the Page of Cups. So that's you, you know, tapping into higher levels of your spiritual side, right? New levels, but you're an infant at the new level, yeah? No more being surrounded by sneaky, deceptive, manipulative, lying, cruel and evil people. No more. Only happiness, celebration, stability, commitment from the right people. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So there will be people from your past that come creeping on in, that you walked away from. But here's the thing, the people from your past lives that made you happy, that, you know, that feel familiar and safe will come into your life, because they're part of your spiritual path, not the ones that you left behind, that left you feeling defeated and depleted in this lifetime, empty, alone. They'll come back through for you to recognise the patterns. You completed your cycles. You can look back now and be like, I done that. I survived that. I overcame that. You were victorious in your journey, that part of your journey. Look at you winning out here. It took a while, but you got there in the end. You knew you would always win. Because you're the Queen of Cups out here. The Queen of Coins. You achieve what you set out to achieve. You can grow things like happiness, love, and abundance within yourself. Because you can nurture things. That's why. You're kind and caring and you're showing that compassion to yourself. By letting go of the old things that no longer serve you. Some of you, it might be an old lover. Some of you, it might be an old friend. Some of you, it might be a family member. Some of you, it might be a job that ties you to that old aspect of yourself. Whatever it is, because everybody is going to be something different, you don't need it. Let it go. Learn a new way. There's always something new to learn. Every day is a school day. What you learn now will carry you through to the future. Cut it and them out. Whatever or whomever it is. Okay? Receive the message. That's why that tower's coming on in. Take note. Look at the card. Take note. You're not trapped or blind to the situation as much as you want to bird box it. You're not. You're not. There is someone coming on in with a love offer, but I'm telling you, be mindful, because there may be a third party situation looming in the background. Because look, false people. Yeah? You've worked too hard, right, on balancing yourself out to let this clown send any of their agents in. Look. Look. Look, I want to... Devil, false people, occupation. This clown out here wants you bound to your training program, Because if you're bound to your training program, it's easier to pull you back. You know? Oh, there's no hope for me. It's not going to work out for me because of this, because of that. You just have to accept things as they are right now. It's not going to be like it was. You're in the middle of a change, transitional period of time. You're in an integrational period of time as well. Right? Look. Trying to slow you down because that's the Knight of Pentacles. This energy out here, the devil, this clown is trying to slow you down, trying to stop you putting the work in, trying to stop you being methodical and making sure you get everything right, stopping you from claiming your magic, yeah, having that brand new passionate beginning in life, all those new opportunities to be creative, new career opportunities with somebody stable, with somebody stable, because you're about to start your whole new chapter, in starting a new book. You're about to take a leap into your new life. You are, because you know what you're gonna do. You're gonna face your shadow side, that last little bit that you keep avoiding. Look, we don't talk about that. Yes, we do. Talk about it all the time, because if you don't talk about it all the time, you're avoiding it. Stop avoiding it. Go within. That's where the answers are. Seek enlightenment. Take a time out so you can transform, release all the old aspects of yourself that would allow anybody in this energy to come on in and prevent you from your Ten of Pentacles. That's you building a firm foundation, right? So that you can leave a legacy. That's where it starts. This is what you're out here doing. That's the last card from that deck. Been guided to pick these up. So, can't make it up. Winter card. Reflection, transition, release. Passion and survival. That's the base chakra. Let it go. Oh. Look. Look, you cannot make this up. This is not from this deck, and it's like in the middle of the day. I don't even know. Walk away from dishonest associations, realising that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. It's a test. You'll see the pattern emerge as soon as it starts. I promise you that. This seems familiar. Don't go against your gut. Be aware of your dreams right now, people. Divine Soul Tribers, because you're going to get messages in all different kinds of ways. Reaching for your dreams. Go for it. It's time for you to ascend. New moon. We've got a new moon coming on the 17th, I think it is. Conception, inner self-expansion. Mirror, truth revealed. Truth revealed. Innocence, trust and honesty. Do not let those false people come on in and strip you of the innocence that you've rebuilt within yourself, because you're starting afresh. It's a fresh start, a clean slate, and that's what they want to ruin. Don't let them. The reason that these people are out here doing what they're doing is because they haven't got the courage to go as far as you've come. They ain't even got the courage to take that first step towards a good, clean life, towards being a better person, letting go of their toxic patterns. They'd rather stay in the playground, swim in that toxicity. They love it. It's easier. It's easier to make the wrong decision than it is to choose the right one. That's why they live in that life. Look. Can't make this up. Orange, creativity and change. Tap into your creative side and make the changes, right? Dragonfly, transform magic illusion. You are the magic and there is no more illusions. It's time for you to transform. You just got to let go of those things there. Love yourself enough. Compassion, love and cultivation. Transmutation and purification. It's the same over again. Don't let these false people come on in and knock you off your path. Don't. Look, I just split. You watched me do it. Temptation, that's the devil card. I'm telling you. They're going to come on in. That's in the reverse. I don't read reversals. I don't even know why it's in there in the reverse. That's the Five of Swords. Conflict and defeat. Or is that the Five of Wands? No, I think it's the Five of Swords. Conflict and defeat. But that's in the reverse. So this clown out here can't tempt you into that life anymore. Or cause disruption. Prosperity begins. I think that's the Ace of Pentacles. You've healed and you have hope for the future. You've just got to let go of that last little bit. Because look, as I noticed the other day, right, see this here, that's a key. That looks like a moon, right, or a ball of light. That's your light. And this clown out here thinks he's got the key to stealing your light. If you continue to hold on to those old aspects of your training program, be that a person, a place or a thing, or people, or bad habits, whatever it is, right, whatever it is, this clown, the devil, thinks they've got the key to stealing your light. That's your essence. You've grown and evolved. That's why you shine so bright. Thinks he holds the key. You hold the key. Release those darker aspects of yourself. Move on. No more deception. Those people are out there envious because they ain't got the courage to do what you've done. Right? Patience and planning. That's the Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. 7-7. Spiritual ascension. Release. Don't let this one think they've got the key to your demise. That's what I'm hearing. Emotional withdrawal. Pull away. Don't let them emotionally manipulate you into going backwards. Don't. Close out them cycles. That's the Judgment card. No, that's number 20. Light. Is that a star card? No, that's hope. It's number 19. Why can't I remember? Oh, the sun card. You. That's you. Full of light. Mastering your universe. You are the sunshine. That's God energy. Bam. That's Ace of Swords. Triumphant success. That's the truth. Just a little bit of patience whilst you're releasing and cutting away those old aspects of yourself. Face it, process it, release it. Honour it. But don't dwell in it and don't hold on to it any longer. You don't need any old aspects of yourself because you're no longer your training program. You're not. Gone all the way over there. Obstacles and challenges. You can face them. You can overcome them. Fulfillment of wishes. Like I said, look, back to the beginning again. The Ace of Pentacles. So you be your own wish fulfillment. sacrifice that old little bit. It's not really a sacrifice, is it really, Divine Soul Drivers? Right. How are we going to close this out? Because this has been a lovely reading. Divination of the Ancients. No, this one. Actually turns out to be okay. Right. I think this is the Sacred Forest. I always call it the Enchanted Forest. Dragonfly spirit, change. Can't make it up. Don't let these deceptive, dishonest, false people come into your life trying to tap into the old aspect of yourself or the old aspects of yourself. Yes, it could be a person coming creeping on in. Do not listen. You use your discernment at this point in time. If a person, say it's a person, right? Because if it's an old job, you know you need to leave, yeah? If it's a bad habit, you know you need to let it go, right? 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 1 second was on the clock when I said that, right? You know, use your discernment, okay? If it's a person, so let's just go with that. If it's a person that's caused you nothing but trauma, torment, anguish, pain, torture, emotional, mental, I hope not physical, but you know, we've all experienced different things in our lives. Anybody that's done those kind of things to you, let them go. They are not your counterpart. You shouldn't have to continuously endure trauma. Because this is the problem. Look, Bear Spirit, healing. This is the problem with a lot of people in the collective. Trying to make it fit. Stop doing that. Stop. You have to learn lessons, granted. But that would be, listen, if that person that you keep assuming is your counterpart has done nothing but torment your whole life, or, well, not your whole life, but a big chunk of your life, and I mean like some drastically disgusting things, right, that nobody should ever have to endure. It's not your person. It's your karmic counterpart. Know the difference. I've had a few karmic counterparts over the years. I've I've encountered a catalyst. Since I've been on my journey, I've encountered 2 separate counterparts. 1 catalyst, 1 karmic. Not divine. I haven't met my divine counterpart yet. And I'm big enough to be able to see that. Yeah? Know the difference. People in their distorted energy, how they treat you. If somebody actually is actively garnering pleasure out of your torment, your torture, your unhappiness, your displeasure, how could you honestly try to make yourself believe that that's your divine anything? Oh, it's because they were... It doesn't matter what they endured as a child. That doesn't give them the right to derive pleasure from your unhappiness, from your torment, from your torture, from your misery, from your pain. Now, yes, you need to learn your lessons. You need to learn how to enact your boundaries. But you don't have to continuously be tortured by somebody because the internet told you that could be your counterpart. That would be like me taking my violent ex back. And what the book said. There was this sign and there was this synchronicity. The internet said this and the internet said that. He tried to kill me. But because this, that and the third fit, you must be my count. Stop it. Use your discernment. Start thinking right. Trust. Trust that spirit, your ancestors and God and the angels have got your back. You've got the power. Be smart. Let go of whatever it is that's anchoring you to your training program. Let it go. It's time for divine counterparts to come together now. So if you encounter somebody that starts displaying karmic behavioural traits, let them go. It's just another lesson. Transmute that ish. Let it go. Oh, I see we're here to learn another lesson. Thank you for showing me that I don't have to endure that anymore. Bye-bye. Thank you for showing me I have the strength to do the right thing by myself. Because you're purified now. You're going to live a life of grace and wisdom. Acceptance and growth. Once you accept the things as they are and the things that you need to let go of, you'll grow. Generosity and healing. Spirit's going to be generous with you. Your ancestors are going to be generous with you. Because you're out here healing. Right, I'm going to get a Namaste card. Actually, no. Sea Soul Journey, I think these are. I'm going to get one of these. And then I'm going to close this out. It's an hour and 17 minutes. So, guys, be ready for the full moon. Do your spirit baths. Do your cleansing. Do your return to senders, because they are out here sending confusion, spells, procrastination energy, spirits. Right. What else? Sage your space. Forgive. May you let it be. Imagine. May you look beyond what can be seen. Fluid. May you shift. Oh, I love this. May you shift and transform. Transmutation's just staring at me. Right? So on that note, Divine Soul Tribers, thank you for sticking around this long. Please like and subscribe. Please comment down below if any of this resonated with you. I would apologise for being harsh, but sometimes some people need to hear it. Okay? So everything's out of love. I want you guys to grow, evolve and ascend. Transmute those negative energies and not allow this clown to think that they've got anything on you, that they've got the key to your demise, because you're a spiritual warrioress. You're a divine feminine, divine masculine. Let go of the old aspects of yourself. And on that note, Divine Soul Tribers, until next time, stay divine.